Zachary Ruckus, and we
Wait, what
have no
happened?
coach.
Four duelists? Four duelists and Cypher? What?
This is the one time
You're
where you gotta
lying.
run it down.
I've never seen that in an official. We've never seen that in an official. Nah, this is troll. Nah.
I think we're going to get a lot of this.
I won't sit here and watch your match if they don't care. I won't sit here and watch if they don't care.
I don't know how you hold up against something like
Actually,
this
I
over
will.
an extended period of time.
It's actually more
How deep
fun.
does this bag of tricks go? The opener already going in favor of Camus. That's going to help.
But what are you going to do against all this firepower?
See if they can figure it out. Again, we're seeing all this pressure that's been applied at the beginning of the round. They try to swing out into it. The paranoia is not going to connect. Camus will fall, and they've got a little bit of breathing room here.
Yeah, taking the space.
SMG is 34-0.
Bit of a miss on the paranoia, but
34-0. They have never been beat. EG, known for being evil, not very known for being a genius. Let's see if they can do it.
Just so far up, calling the rotations over. We'll see if they can continue to settle this. They and Starbound both weak, taking a little bit of damage. And you've already got Shirazi so far up. The first will fall. And inevitability.
Oh my god, who the f was that? Who the f screaming like that?
Oh, they can take this space, and they are not scared to take it. I mean, look at how close they are with this Phoenix Flash.
Kaplan's cooking right now. I just feel like... Wait, what?
Kills come through just like that.
An absolute...
Wow, got 3. That's pretty good.
Again, successfully pulling those rotates from
Yeah, not that good on Lotus.
Come back to try to retake that space, and like I said, these contact plays are going to be so important because any util
Oh
from each
no,
team
look out a little too far.
Getting that first kill, and what an amazing contact up. They pulled those players. Such a good rotation.
Where do they go from here though? Because SMG is already all rotated. I mean, all members
They're committing.
of the squad have posted up towards A. They're going to try to funnel in through door, and this is not a fake. This is a commitment. They've all pushed their way forward. The smokes are going down. An area here watching utility whiz by.
Oh!
She tries to find the opener on a Scary Shark and does. They're falling apart. This is very dangerous. Can they stabilize? Can they equalize here?
Sounds like a roller coaster ride
in the, hands of Alexius,
in the crowd. To be fair, the crosshair was actually on W Cope.
But decides to go all the way around. Footsteps heard.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Setup. They can fast rotate.
Yeah. Very quick with it. You see the trip causing problems already.
What the f is going on?
As they eventually managed to get past it. The span coming through though. Out of an area impatience. The rotation's already coming over from the defense.
Just like I said, these rotations are so key, Doug. They're so key to this.
First run it back online. And it seems like they're going to try to just flood out and take these fights. When you're going up against these duelists, it could be a problem. But Scary Shark finding one, finding a second. As Power Pixelate counters with it. Thea and Power Pixelate both so weak. And Airy not much better off. 4 HP as the spike ticks away. Patience shown from SMG for just a moment. They strike at just the right time, and it all crumbles. Starbound left alone, a 1v2. Remember, Aneri weak. The spam not connecting initially.
Why are you putting top of the box? What is that ping?
Alexi's going to stick it the whole way, and that's another round for SMG.
Oh,
they pinged it once, and the only ping that came in was on top of the box.
Out the small key
what the f?
Far off enough to where you're not going to get in these scraps, but close enough to where you can defend the spike. It's a really difficult situation EG find themselves in.
Yeah, I mean, putting pressure on this B main is really good, but in those post plants, they're brutal. Scary Shark trying to get that entry,
I don't like those satchels. That looks like me.
Oh my goodness, this is a 1-for-1 trade on every single part of this map. This full execute has gone shredded to bits.
Oh, they've committed the Seekers. Pushing forward into spawn, they have the spike in tow. They're spotting at least one, the Cypher. Airy feeling some of the pressure, has to take a step back. Once again, SMG with the quick rotates. They've got reinforcements coming around.
This is not good.
Yeah.
Cut the script, cut the script. Pull the plug. Pull the plugs.
Remember, duelists who are going to flank you, and apply pressure on the opposite side of the map. This really feels like
oh my god, they're falling apart
right now.
EG's falling apart, I'm not going to lie.
They didn't really know what to expect, but what's hitting them right now is, at least for now, more than they can handle.
Yeah, and they have to deal with the nerves of
what the they can't shoot the trips. I feel like the nerves are getting to EG, I'm not going to lie. I feel like they're just really nervous.
But again, they've been here before, and they got caught while trying to control
what the
What is their approach? Once again, all 4 members playing close, none of them playing really far off.
Do that fast flood that they have been taking and abusing the pushes. At the end of the day, they don't have util to re-clear site. All they can do is flood and take fights, but not looking bad.
Scary Shark with 4, and they finally get around.
Yep.
A huge round for North America's #1 seed, and you start to see some adaptation. Starbound playing really far back in spawn, expecting some of the pressure, but if they continue to fight into this A main area,
this is so chaotic. Holy.
We're already seeing some of the results of that.
Holy.
Scary Shark.
Wow, EG, okay.
EG may have finally found some space. Take
Oh!
Empress online, 3 on the round already, and looking for more. You've already got the run it back, which was the second in as many rounds, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I mean, this is such
they know she's on the left. She knows they're both flank. Wow. 7-1. Never forget. Love you, Brazil.
This is the reaction that they're trying to do, but
no spot.
Goodness, Kohibi is here with her ult, ready to
Where are we going?
out.
The finger guns find no value.
Oh no.
Lori's getting the kill, Anari's getting pushed. You've got Seekers, you're paranoid, but the utility is just so freaking good right now.
Oh my gosh, she got out, Reyna died.
You getting away, and yeah, you've lost the sight, but you've preserved your life.
Spam?
My goodness, EG finally taking advantage of the site, but can they take advantage of the post plant? Anari just getting free damage in on Scary Shark on site. That's not what you want. It's still a 4v3. They're kind of playing these really good crossfires on site, but the flash.
What the f is going on?
You got to be careful here because it's not planted for the spam from Mound. It's planted far deeper. If you don't have the utility to really deny this, you're just going to get the defuse happening in your face. That's exactly what happens. Starbound has to go forward, and Alexi's got the defuse.
Safe. Sucks.
Exactly what you're saying, Doug. Like, how is this
team
playing 2 people on site, 2 people off site? For a second, it looked like a really good crossfire, and then
those are things that can prove to be the difference maker. We've jumped right into the action. We've missed a couple of kills. And it seems like SMG is still up. The maybe 4th run it back of the half, 3rd.
What is happening? I thought I was watching a replay still.
Did you
what the?
See what happened?
Nope.
Game.
Right.
It's just such a good advantage to have. You get a second life, and Shirazi's fighting up, gets a trade, gets traded. Camille does
little bit
not
overheat,
care.
maybe.
She is fighting all the way up. This is a war zone at A main.
Camille is crazy.
Camille? It's a war zone in front of them. It's a war zone behind them too. Right? Because once again, we find ourselves in a position where you have 2 members from SMG that are hot to trot on the flank, and each
they're sandwiched. 3v3 though.
Right, it's not necessarily.
They know there's 2 flank, right?
That's the only real option you
have. They know there's only one A.
Panel and they try to rotate B, but
maybe they should have gone B. Oh, they got the kill.
Yeah, I mean, not knowing how many people are behind them as well is always a scary factor.
Box?
But they do get that first kill. Alexi kind of.
Oh, she would have low-key survived. I would have tanked that. That's hindsight. Tank the spam low-key. Most people spam that box and they don't complete the kill. No joke.
First shot comes
by most people, I mean myself. I'll do 8 hits, 130.
For SMG amidst all of the other bright spots. Finds herself in a 1v2, waiting for the tap. There's a swing. Scary Shark cleans him up, and it's 9-3 half in favor of SMG. A main is such a battleground, as you so eloquently put in the first half.
Oh,
it's gonna be the same attack, and that's why they were playing so far back. But now SMG pushing forward.
No!
To take the third fight, get another kill with the goats. We're already, by the way,
what the f was that?
Through to the next run it back in the first round of the half.
What the f?
Of SMG, EG looks shell-shocked. We find them in a position.
Wait, chat. Does SMG run this comp?
They're a bit more calculated on this. You saw them
on this map, like in their region, or no?
Killjoy utility that they can clear out. Much to their dismay, it's set up towards A, but this
first
is a much more calculated approach, which is really encouraging for SMG fans because it shows that
they actually just don't care and it's working.
It's not
That's
just
cool.
old W. They know what they're doing.
Yeah, for sure.
That's a molly. Yep. That's your health. It's okay. You're up 11-3.
I was talking about earlier to kind of get those rotates, and again, they get the site for free. But all of EG is here. They are ready to
all good.
They are coming up with a plan right now, but they need to know that this plan.
What is that wall bang?
This round.
What is that even?
The flash is already come out from Lori.
Like the corner up top?
Utility to push out. Satchel in the face. The second curveball comes through. The snap from Alexis.
You
just
ulted from there?
Another run it back comes through, but Starbound is in a position where she should be able to punish.
Wait, how is Phoenix not dead? What?
And the slaughter continues.
Much quicker in order to catch these guys off guard.
Empress online. You hear the Leers, the Satchels forward out from Shirazi.
What the fuck?
In favor of the duelists. I mean, it's just really. It's really tough to say much else, to be honest. I think SMG have just rolled EG, and there's going to be a lot to talk about in between maps. Who knows if they run a different comp? Either way, it was a slaughter from beginning to end, 13-3.
What's up, dudes? I just want to give a quick reminder. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, smash that shit right now. I appreciate all the support. You guys are the best.
But they don't know that, and the 3 towards A. Jet thinks she has the line.
Wait, why is the audio
again,
low?
The whole team is right behind her. Sova's here to help. Alexi
I think my
getting
earrings
one
going
and
bad.
Neri getting
Are they
two.
fucking with the audio on the
This is just like a
stream?
play-by-play
Is it
of
over?
the first game where their mechanical skill is coming on top.
And they're fully committing onto this, and very nicely done by Thea to punch back and drop 2. But Starbound left alone in a 1v3, a difficult situation for him. But can they pull it off? The first fall.
Send them home! Send them home! They're from America, aware.
But much like Jovi was saying prior to the map starting, the head coach
2-0.
of the Geniuses, all good, right? Yeah,
Bonus
we got messed
SMG.
up, but that's fine.
They have
We'll
better
move on.
guns. Wait, did it EG force
We'll
last?
see if things
Wait,
are
no, I'm tripping,
equalizing.
never mind.
And honestly,
Wait,
Athena,
what the?
your thoughts?
How
Because
did she
this
get that
just feels
kill?
like
Wait,
SMG
what?
is going to continue to press them where it hurts and continue to apply pressure. And Neri with an opener once more, a key indicator to success in this game in particular.
It's pronounced
for whatever reason,
kimchi,
in Valorant,
no?
If you're feeling it, chances are you're going to win things out, and that feels like that's all we're getting on the side of SMG. But EG with the gun advantage,
Do I not have a kitchen? I do. It's not operational right now.
The line is Shirazi is as well.
AKA, there's no food in
nightmare
there.
Continues for EG as Starbound is left alone. And there's just way too many targets for them to clean up.
Notorious, they're using only util to retake items to put pressure and retake that space. But Neri actually missing that shot, but Kahaibi here in garage holding it down, denying.
This looks too easy for them right now.
Breach behind her, ready to help with that util, and then EG
She popped knives with 40 HP?
Neri kind of stuck on
I would never
site.
do that.
Thea with a one tap with that USP.
Dota 2? Is their Dota team good?
That was a really good round to really push back into that jet site.
That was the op too. It hasn't been picked up. Kind of sitting just barely out of arm's reach. EG has managed to get the spike down. Remember, it's just 2 marshals and pistols the rest of the way for the attacking side.
You said USP?
Not nearly
Counter-Strike
the same for
reference.
SMG as they have 4
Oh my
rifles,
god,
they're
did she
healthy.
really?
No
didn't
damage
even notice.
taken whatsoever, and now they have this utility that they're going to be able to funnel out. Note there is no flank or anything like that. All funneling out through cut. And it's all working out for SMG once more. Much like we saw in the previous round, Starbound find themselves in a situation where there are way too many targets to deal with.
What do you do as an IGL here is to get out of this hole? No joke, if I was the IGL of EG, after losing the map 1 and being down like this in the map 2, personally, I'm just like letting people play however they want to, just calling random strats, whatever. But more so thinking about which one of these motherfuckers are out. Because something has to change here. And that's my toxic behavior coming in.
Yeah, I mean, that smoke blocked off her line of sight and in turn made them over-rotate towards A, and now they're taking advantage of that space. EG is finally reading the rotates, and they're taking B on that site, trying to fight for that C-Link. Pixel with the first kill onto that KJ, which is actually super important. They're denying
this is the last series, yeah.
Flood, but
you got to be careful here. Starbound does have the lockdown. It's time ticking away, but they also have the Rolling Thunder that they can use for the counter.
Oh my god, let's go where?
Already fallen. Alexi with the tap. They have
they're on the bomb.
Well.
They're on the
that
bomb.
Just fell to the ground. They never committed the lockdown. They were playing all off on site, and the defuse happened right under their noses.
Personally, if I'm on EG, I kick my PC so hard that it doesn't turn back on.
C-split, it looks like, going
Void
onto
kick.
that site. But again, we do have the double senti setup here. We've seen them play this before. Just avoiding all util, delaying for so long with the solo ult, and Shirazi showing us that she can senti on site. She can hold it down.
70 HP. Still causing problems as the smoke dissipates. The swing is
okay,
there.
okay, we have a round on our hands.
VG as Lori comes out with 2 massive kills. The remaining members of SMG are now starting to rotate over, and once again, we've got to talk about the ults that are available for the attacking side.
On the EG side, the drone kind of seeing what's happening, going on, tagging that jet. There is no sticking of the diffuse happening, but no smokes. This is going to be so hard for SMG.
What the f?
Huge to spot. I mean, the drone,
the magic trick
that Lori got with the drone there was massive. It still gets into 1v2 though.
Ult?
Rolling Thunder's primed. Power Pixel drops it. Did not get to half, so there's still a lot of
I guess
work
they
for
need to, right, chat? They're low. They probably needed to, right?
They're just cutting their
I don't blame
losses.
them. I don't blame them. At this point, we need a round.
But a heavy push towards A.
Oh, it's free. It's free, guys.
Oh, they read that like a book. Yeah, I love
go
what
back
did
in.
there. The
You're
dash
feeling it. Go back in.
That they had crossed, gone back into main, but they dropped the, what'd you call it?
Meanwhile,
the breach blast a little bit more quietly. And that might be the key to their success. You see the flash come through, the dart back sight, the smokes drop. Now they should have a little bit of room to work with, but be cautious. Alexi's on the flank. There's going to be pushing him behind them, and there's nothing really to dissuade that or keep that back. If they're going to play for a post-play through window, Alexi's going to have a field day with that.
Is going on?
She's using that drone. She gave away her position,
Spam
but it
kill.
doesn't matter because the free tag gets her kill. Starbound does not care, peeking into that.
Surely unwinnable for Alexi.
They have to fight up as soon as they know that there is a flanker. Alexi going in.
Wow. Yeah, but Alexi
what's happening?
Perhaps a fast one, too. The dash already up past the alarm bot in towards garage, trying to clear out little cubby. There's nothing there. Yeah, they're going to split towards C.
Yeah, right,
They
dude.
still have
Not
the
even close.
lockdown from Starbound. They still have the Hunter's Fury from Lori. They have the tools here. The problem is SMG's already here. Starbound creeping forward.
I like how we're watching one person.
The
Wait,
numbers,
what?
the defense from SMG hold up. The fast rotate proves to be a problem. Can Lori do this on her own? A 1v1, 30 HP, tries to tuck tail. Tries to get away, and Aries up on it, and it's a 4K for Lori. The Red Bull clutch for EG. Scary Shark feeling things out, not liking what's on the other side, and they want to split back towards C. I mean, it's been a side of success for them many a time before. See if they can do it again. There's a fast flank, not just one. There are two members of SMG who are hot to trot right now. You're going to have to push in finally. The lockdown user for Starbound. We haven't seen that the entire time. Kohibi getting a little bit of pressure and a little bit of work done onto Lori. But the problem is Alexi's going to be able to do this outside of the lockdown. If they can continue to apply pressure here simultaneously, there's a lot for EG to deal with. The smoke, first there, that is a disaster once more. Alexi's gotten 3. They're going to have to do it on their own.
Anticlimactic.
Saves the day for Evil Geniuses. That would have been a bloody mess.
Now this is where we kind of see them changing the pace of the whole game and forcing SMG.
Oh, they weren't tagged? My dart must have scanned them. It looked like I ulted them. My dart was scanning them.
Kohibi does not care.
There's a lot of pressure onto Shirazi, though. She's handling it beautifully. The Omen up behind her gets a kill onto Scary Shark. They drop the Rolling Thunder to cause more problems, and Shirazi still goes unchecked. A second kill, a third right beneath her, and it's found.
Wow.
3K, a prime gaming flawless for the defense, and what an answer back from SMG.
Yeah, I mean, this is really, really big info because as we can see, we have 3 stacked towards the A side. Shirazi's just taking her 1 against Starbound.
Shirazi don't give a fuck.
That's not what you want to happen here.
And that's going to allow Neri to be so much faster on this. The alarm bot doesn't matter anymore. The turret doesn't matter anymore.
Wow.
We find ourselves again in a situation where SMG's quick on the flank. They're trying to win the fight on the site, and EG are not.
I mean, EG got 5. That's not bad.
Kohibi tries to get the snap on, cannot. But Alexi can, and again, we had to keep an eye on the flank.
With that frenzy, and we see EG here with a 3 people set up towards A with the breach close in line. So it is somewhat of a perfect setup to counter whatever it is that SMG is trying to do.
Beautiful response, though, from Power Pixelate. That flash was gorgeous. The swing out from Lori, they read that beautifully.
Amazing shutdown of whatever it is SMG was trying to do. That short was not open for business at all. 4 people on the east side towards
We're going map 3, thank God. I need my food so bad, bro. I need my food right now.
And now KJ alone versus 3.
Starbound is ahead of it. The turret has been cleared.
What does SMG mean? Suck my
what's happening on the other side.
balls.
EG, though,
they misspelled the
a little
G.
bit cautious about this one. Not wanting to fully flood, not wanting to fully take sides. Kohibi's behind them! They have 2 behind them! 3 kills go that way! The shot
I saw that.
ill-advised and poorly timed. They could try to respond doing the same. EG have already taken so much space down C long, they've sent 2 this way. And it's traded 1 for 1. And honestly, again, given that it's EG and a bonus, given that that's a Spectre, they're okay with that.
Yeah, a really good trade. I mean, I would want to get a Vandal down from the opposing team.
Am I going to start jumping out of Red Bull planes? No joke, they would actually let me do that. And the fact that I could do that is ridiculous.
That execute from SMG, and now they're in actually a number deficit, but they do have these long-range weapons. Trying to take those fights, I think, is a super important part of this.
Kohibi with a massive kill onto Starbound, as it seems like Starbound was going to be able to shut it down, and Eri pushing forward, getting
so many trades, holy fuck.
On their own, a Marshall into the face of a Phantom and a Vandal with the spike landed. Such a big ask. But can Power Pixelate pull it off?
Got a turret.
A couple of shots rattling off. Expecting the swing, actually waiting to jump out. And the stun. Excellent use of utility to create some space to try to find a way forward, but seems like they're going to continue to commit and creep forward. No ult online really for either side.
Hold up.
Paranoia is going to cause serious problems to stay and tries to stay alive backside. Starbound is there to help.
EG are shooting back.
They are still back here,
nice
still
spam.
not unchecked. They're so focused on the push and finally they falls. But it alleviates some of the pressure. Now Scary Shark left alone with the op rotating over in a 1v2.
Uh-oh.
And they pull it off, the new addition to the roster.
Oh my god, the timing of that peak was so good, but Camus just successfully running away in time, and they have so much stuff to play off of. They have that stuff, they have the shotgun. Lexi.
Down 2 rounds. They've got a couple.
I don't know how to drive manual. That's actually true. I have no idea. You put me in a manual car, no joke, the engine is like gonna break. I have not the slightest idea. I know you have to like shift gears and shit. Just don't know.
Shot goes off, but the kill in favor of Kahibi. Look at Lori here. Lori's gonna be overwhelmed as well.
So your ID photo in Forbes.
I mean, you have
wait,
to
is anyone watching the rounds? Does he go?
Right? I mean, Scary Shark really tried. I think getting a setup into that util area.
Yeah, it's bad in traffic probably.
And having a little bit of support.
Yeah, Forbes got my picture for the announcement on my DMV photo. Just kind of lit.
Taking that short control, just walking up, but kind of proving again that their confidence is up there.
I've never seen your photo at the wheel, bro. Stop the cap.
They expected that someone is going to be playing close, and we're not worried about it. And Jerry actually pushing up, trying to get more kills. Oh.
Next time you'll see me driving is in fucking Max Verstappen's, what do they call those cars?
Only 2 pulses on the whatever you call it now that I'm forgetting.
Okay, who here is watching the game? Focus up, people. Wait, EG are losing?
Exactly where Aries heading with Blades online. Pyrapixel trying to
Bro, I need a map 3 so I can eat my food. It's not even close.
There's no action being found.
I'm so hungry.
Rolling Thunder used, and that's going to pave the way. But do they clear? Yes, they do. Lori falls. Now they're going to get out onto site. The smoke is late. It's not going to cause any problems. They're going to have all the room they want. But I've got to remind, again, they've got a lockdown in line from Starbound and the op coming over from Scary Shark.
Yeah, I mean, this could be a good retake coming in from EG. They do have the flank coming around. They might just catch
this double flank is taking way too long. Like, what are we doing?
Positioning, but again, like we said, such a slow pace coming in from EG, setting up for that lockdown, forcing them out.
Or maybe it's
while
fucking
they do
genius.
have the 2 players ready to contest that position.
They're
just solo ulting it.
Was going to ult because they're positioning on the map, but they finally ult, and all the kills come in favor of SMG. That was fast.
They have that.
Not gonna lie, I thought you were like 40. I don't even know if you guys are joking anymore. I've been hearing that shit too much lately.
It's looking a little bit rough against.
No joke. I need to just like, for my mental health, I need to just have a version of chat that's like good, and then just replay it, like different iterations of that. Because like the live chat is starting to become too much, no?
Lean that way. Now the alarm
you know?
still up, but an area's going to go up above it.
I just need like a version of chat that I like, it's like pre-made.
To be able to respond. They're going to commit to the plant before there's really anything they can do.
Oh my goodness. I mean, it's crazy going towards B on a Thrifty like that when they know that they're not fully buying.
Yeah, it's bold.
So scared of close range fights, but Neri literally just took all the space and was like, yep, all good.
It's a slow burn right now.
That's actually the most alpha thing too, because they also drew out the Hunter's Fury from Lori. They still commit to the spike. They get it down. And this is way closer than it should be. Hold the phone.
Holding.
Shirazi, a 1v2, both weak. Lori has upgraded a weapon. Thea has as well. But they have the benefit of playing in the post plan, of forcing EG to be the ones to make a move. It's just a tap. It's just a fake. The second confirmed. The first go falls. The second does too. A Red Bull clutch as SMG gets a series point to do something, anything to keep themselves in this. SMG already investing the Cosmic Divide. Op in the hands of Scary Shark. That could be the difference maker.
That's not funny.
The execute coming in again. The
esports stage is always cold. They always use hair warmers. No, they just use it for dramatic effect.
And they just
make it seem like it's cold, so you feel bad for them.
They don't go in. 4 players stacked on the A site here, and the lockdown coming in from KJ to completely get them.
Where's the food, bro? I don't know, man. I'm actually gonna cry, dude.
The spike is headed.
Bro, I'm gonna pass out from not eating.
The problem is that turret. I believe it's gonna catch.
Oh my god, 12 minutes, bro.
Yeah, KJ rotating off just in range of her turret, I believe, but her turret is gonna go down. Oh no, it's back up. She took it back. Okay, it caught them. That's really good. The rotation's coming in. Again, it's a 5v4, Doug. They have a really good spot in order to retake. But again, no flankers. They are going to have to funnel in through this. And SMG is looking to take an aggressive fight towards spawn.
Note here very quickly, Pyrapixel is 1 kill away from getting the Rolling Thunder online, but it's not going to matter as everything crumbles. Starbound left alone. A 1v3 with 26 HP. The last stand possible against the APAC representatives falls apart. SMG take down EG 2-0.
And yeah, trying to keep up, but SMG just looking so dominant.
Man, I missed the ending.
Hive mind
oh my god, I didn't know it was match point. I wouldn't have left.